Hey guys, welcome back to Waters Family Homestead. All right, let's do a walkthrough on the raised bed garden. Ooh, I gotta flip that around. Look at there. That's the mulberry tree I planted last year. Now, this one here was broken off of it, and I stuck it in the ground, and it actually grew new leaves last year, but I don't know if it's dead or not. But the rest of it's got some color to it, so it's definitely coming back this year. So hopefully it'll do well. I do not water it, and I let nature do that. So I may end up having to water it since we're going through this drought. But look at that rose bush. Man, that thing's showing out, and it's starting to lose some of the petals from some of the flowers now. But man, it was loaded. And look, you got more that haven't even opened up yet. There's another one down in there. They still, some that haven't even opened up, but it has showed out. So my onions are doing well. I think something's been getting in the bed and knocking my onions over. I don't think they fell over on their own. So nothing I can do about it. I'm hoping before next year I'll have this thing closed in so no animals can get in there, such as cats and all. Tomato plants are looking a little bit droopy, but you know, a shock from transplanting them from inside to outside, but they're doing okay. And let's take a look at the squash. Got little babies all over it. Let's take a look at this one. Babies all over it. Got another one over here. Babies all over it. So once all this squash starts coming in, I'm going to be loaded down with it. But zucchini, this is the big plant. Look at there. There's one right there. It's nowhere near ready to harvest, but it won't be long. There's another one with a bloom down there. And get over to this side. You got blooms getting ready on this side. And this is the first one, the larger one. It is almost large enough to pick. Probably tomorrow or the next day. And it'll be ready. I think I'm just going to leave the green beans and the purple peas alone. I think overwatering and that last frost has just stunning them so bad they're not going to come back. I thought maybe they might. I have cut back the watering on them, but anyway, let's get over to these squash plants. Look at here. I got one right there, another one right there, another one over there. This plant's got several. That's going to be the first one ready to pick, I think, in a couple of days. So the squash and zucchini, which, you know, the saying is, anybody can grow zucchini and squash. Anybody. It's easy. All you got to do is put it in the ground and watch it grow. So hopefully I get plenty, because last year my sister loves it as much as I do, and my grandson does. And she got a lot from me, so I didn't plant near as much. This year I about doubled what I planted last year, but I'm planning on, I've got some empty space over there and over here. I'm planning on getting some seeds out next time my grandson comes, I hope. And we're going to plant more squash and zucchini, or at least squash, in those empty spots. So I'll have some that are coming into fruiting, you know, time, production time, when these are about done with. But the potatoes are still doing well. All these are red potatoes, as y'all know. That's the largest one there. But they're all doing pretty good. Not near as good as the russet white potatoes. And then, of course, look at there. The carrots. I got some over there that are 1.5 feet tall. And they're looking really, really good. I was reading the instruction on these a couple weeks ago. Say plant them 1 foot apart. I planted about 6 inches apart, I think. But I used seed tape. So this way, whatever they were on the seed tape, and then this way, the rows are about 6 inches apart. So, but that tomato plant looks pretty good. So the gardens, I'm still pleased with it. Yeah, the frost got me and the overwatering on those got me, but it'd be all right. Still going to be better than last year. And like I tell y'all all the time, I'm learning every year. So I don't remember if I showed y'all the propane tank. I have not sanded any on it this week. I'm going to try and see if my brother-in-law will come over later today. It's late in the evening now, but I'm hoping he'll come over in a little while and help me lift it up another 4 inches, and I can straighten out that corner that's the block's not level on, and be able to sand under it. So we'll just have to see. I don't know if I can get him. I know he can't do it tomorrow, but sometime in the next few days I plan on raising that tank some more and finish sanding it so I can finish painting it. So let's see. Looks like the chickens want some scratch. Let me give the barnyard mix her some. Look at her walking. She's still hobbling a little bit. She's still limping, but she's getting around pretty decent. I'll throw her just a little bit out. And now, all the Easter eggers and the black sex links. There's, I think 12 of them, plus the rooster. They get a much bigger scoop, and they're my best egg layers right now. So, and the Rhode Island Reds, there's 11 total, plus the rooster. And they're not laying near as good as I've talked about in the last couple of videos. I don't throw them quite as much because the corn scratch and the wheat and all does not help them really lay better. But anyway, got that done. I need to walk back over to the garden and get my egg basket that I left over there. But I don't normally collect the eggs until later in the day. I'm trying to see how many I can see in there. I think I'm going to walk in. I'm not going to collect them. I just want to see what's there while they're all busy, instead of crowding around my feet when I go in there. Let's see what we got. Nothing from the barnyard mix, which I would not expect while she's not 100%. I didn't even fill the feeders yesterday, so this is 2 days worth, and it's less than a little under half. I got 3 over there. Let's see what's on this side, if anything, because I raked a lot of straw out from in here. So 2 green ones today and a brown one. That's it. Only 3 in here. That's the least I've gotten from them that I can remember ever. All right, see if we can look through the fence here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 over here. So, not going to be a great egg day. 9 eggs out of 24 hens. That's not very good, but I have not had really time at work to watch the camera and see if there was an issue. But I have in the last week to 2 weeks, and I just have not seen anything other than the fact that the hens just aren't laying as good as they should. When I collected the eggs yesterday, or day before yesterday, I did have, all of them were dirty and wet from where they had busted an egg. So I don't know, they could be eating one every now and then, but we'll just have to see. But their feeder is about 1/4 away from the bottom, so I'll have to fill all the feeders up today. But anyway, let's see what else we got going on. I walked around the other day and was looking at the fruit trees. This peach tree here has got little tiny peaches all over it. I mean, it's loaded. The blueberry bush is loaded with little baby blueberries. The fig tree hadn't started putting any out yet. That apple tree over there has got blooms all over it too. And that peach tree's got a few on it. So, and the scuppling vine is completely loaded with little tiny scupplings or muscadines on it. So hopefully if I can beat the bugs and insects to it, I'll have a decent year there. But Anywho, I've been working a lot and trying to take care of the garden, trying to work on the propane tank, and of course other household chores and stuff. So thank goodness for the longer days. I've got time to do stuff when I get home. But my grandson, y'all know in the last video, he tried to weed eat and he missed a lot. So I did some weed eating yesterday around the house, in the old building, in the pump house and stuff. I've got a electrician friend that's going to come by and get do something for me on the well, and I'll do a video about that later. But I left the part that he's supposed to put on in the pump house for him, and he told me next time he's in the area he'll stop by and put that on. So we'll just have to see how that works out, but that will be a later video. But anyway, that's it, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. There's nothing exciting today other than just looking at how much the garden's growing. I mean, you got a ring down here at the bottom, a ring here, and then another ring here, and this plant's already up to the 3rd ring. So they are doing really well. It's just a matter of time. I thought one of them had a bloom the other day, and I thought, man, that's odd, but there's something going on here. That may be the beginnings of it producing. I don't know. Since I've never grown early peas, I just don't know. More vines coming out of that clump of leaves right there. We'll just have to see. Y'all tell me. I don't know what I'm looking for on these things. I'm sure I'll notice it when it's actually producing. But anyway, there's my egg basket I left on the potting bench over here. We'll get it and take it back over to the chicken pen. And I've got a little bit more weed mat, so I'm going to cover up some places that have gotten holes in and there weeds coming through. And I've got some more of the landscape fabric stakes. And these are some of the legs I cut off those tomato cages. I'm going to bend them into stakes as well and reuse that. I should have saved all of them. I would have had a bunch more, but wonder what that is. It's hard, like a rock. I don't know. I was looking forward to the green beans and the purple hull peas this year. So maybe I'll plant some of those. Maybe plant them again. I don't have any more of those seeds, so I'll have to get more if I want to do anything. But thank y'all for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you watching my channel, leaving me comments, hitting the thumbs up, subscribing if you don't mind. That really does help a lot. We're not incredibly too far away from hitting 1,000. I mean, we're at 870 something. It goes up and down, up and down. Look, they act like they ain't eating. There's plenty of food in their feeder, and I threw them scratch. But anytime I walk by them buckets, they come running. But anyway, I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. Remember what I've always told you. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe. Be prepared.